mandates?
So I think the important thing when we talk about mandates is to be clear. It's not about holding somebody down and plunging the needle into their arm. It's about creating a system where there are penalties or consequences for going unvaccinated. And we have to think about what fair and proportionate penalties are. So,
okay. Now we're already on to the penalty part for you not wanting to be jabbed.
So there are some countries where you might actually be imprisoned if you don't get your child vaccinated.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is wildly inappropriate. But it might be the case that it's appropriate to say that you'll need to be quarantined for some period of time to make sure that you're not sick. It might be appropriate to say that you won't have access to school until you're vaccinated. It might be appropriate to have a small fine, but imprisonment would be much too punitive.
A small fine is okay, but yeah, now prison may be going a little bit too far. Isn't it also the case that you have to let people out of prison because of COVID? Maybe, I don't know. Can they go back in now? Or do they just have to be vaccinated? How about we need some kind of incentive.
The other way to try and get people vaccinated, instead of the stick, the carrot.
Or the donut. Yeah.
Or the donut, right. Yes, exactly.
Krispy Kreme just announced that they are getting involved in public health campaigning, and that people who bring in a vaccination card will be eligible for free donuts. So
that's science. It's so healthy.
It's a sweeter version than the carrot, I suppose.
So what about that, though? The idea that people are exploring these ways, including proposals to pay them. I've heard about this from some of the teachers in the Atlanta public schools here where I am. What do you think about that?
People have talked about paying $1,000 or even $1,500 to try to get people to be vaccinated. So I do have some concerns about that. We know that from behavioral economics, if you offer money to people, that it can actually sort of signal risk. So if somebody's already worried about taking the vaccine and then you offer them $1,500, it feels a little too good to be true, and they can actually start to feel like this is something risky that you're asking them to do. So we might entrench mistrust rather than addressing it.
Just up